instead of trying to make a buck with crappy games. And some of my other favorite quotes on this video: yes, these games were totally just pure magic, capturing your imagination fully, unquestionably. I miss that buzz feeling I used to get when I play video games, especially very immersive ones such as The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Another user says magic, just that, magic. Magic to feel being a kid all over again, not having to worry about anything, feeling happy all inside. This is what I like about the Legend of Zelda games of those days. Man, I would like to invent a time travel device to go back and play this game whenever I wanted, just to feel the magical piece of heaven that is Ocarina of Time. And another one which I can really relate to, damn, when I hear this, I miss being a kid. No cares or worries in the world, just good times. Another user touches upon what I was referring to before. They say, so true, when I was little I was scared of the market as old Link, and I loved being with the Gorons, well that's the name I was looking for before, and Zoras. I guess I won't feel the same way now when I play again. Ah well, memories will live on forever. And that's what I'm talking about, that this game, going back to the 90s, I mean, it's one of those ones where, as a kid and then reflecting upon it now, it has such a high emotional value to me that I don't think any game is ever going to knock this off, purely because it came from my childhood. And as I hope I'm communicating to you guys now, like, that cannot be touched. The only way it could be touched is if I go back in time to when I was a kid and play a game that was made better than The Legend of Zelda. And is that going to happen? Probably not, because there's this link, so to speak, between this game and my childhood. And I think that, plus the way it was incredibly written, plus the music, plus just the fact that it was a fantastic game, means that it's going to be very difficult for me to go, you know what, this is even better than The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time as number one. Another user says, this song is a time machine that takes me back to my childhood. And a final comment from this particular video, which is the Karaka Village. The memories I get from this game, this song makes me want to cry, because I know I'll never get those same memories ever again. Legendary game. And that's sort of what I was referring to before. Another interesting song to listen to is a much more upbeat one. It's Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Hyrule, Hyrule Field, uploaded by Dezan again, Dezzan, on the 15th of April 2007. This is just I just felt cool just progressing through all these fields to get to Death Mountain, or the Zora's Lake, I think it was called. I just felt like this hero, basically. Link, and that's something that someone else mentioned, that out of all of these games, like, Link really did feel like this huge hero. Like, there's not many games you play nowadays you think, damn, this guy really is a hero. I mean, what popped into my head now, Fallout 3. I mean, sure, you do a lot of things, but do you really feel like a hero? It's hard to explain. I mean, I'm talking about the feeling you get when you're like, yeah, that guy definitely was a hero. Maybe it'll be a future upcoming topic, who knows. But comments on this video or music. Man, I wish I could go back to the times when playing this. Nothing to worry about, not caring for anything. Life's a bitch now. Another one, there's no way I could have said that better. So I miss hanging out with my friends and playing games without a care in the world. Now I have to worry about car insurance, getting a job, going to college, and moving on my own. I'm turning 19 on June 8th, and so I'm looking forward to it. My childhood's over and I'll never get it back. I would do anything to go back for even one day. Okay, just to take a break from those YouTube comments, which when I read them, I thought, bam, I thought I was the only one that really felt that way about this game. But yeah, it looks like a lot of people have similar feelings of this game equals the better part of our childhood. Now I'm looking at a website called Zelda Ocarina of Time Sheik's. What does it say? Sheik 7 Sage. Website is freewebs.com/SHEIKS And when I read this again, I was like, as I was reading, it's like I was saying it myself, because she expressed the way I feel about this game exactly how I want to express it myself. Ocarina of Time, a legendary game that made many Zelda fans fall in love with it. When many of us hear the name Ocarina of Time, it brings so many childhood memories of the past back. So many memories when we first played this game, when we tried passing our very first temple, the feelings we felt when we played each new wonderful and beautiful melody in the Ocarina of Time. The surprises we would get when we passed each temple, the frustrations we would try to overcome when trying to pass a temple or an enemy while we played. Only those who have played Ocarina of Time as kids will understand the feelings we have in our hearts that have become even stronger over time for this game, the love we have for it. The melodies, the temples, the new places and unique races and characters. Each place holds a wonderful memory that has stayed in our hearts in childhood. The magical feeling it had, and still has, makes us love the game even now. Many of us shall never forget this game, will never forget it, nor will ever stop playing it ever. When we finally reach the ending of this game, we will think to ourselves, why must it end? Many still cry when they see the ending. Many want to return to their childhood just to enjoy this game as kids like they used to. This game, to many, is one of the most beautiful, amazing games in the whole history of Zelda. Mostly all of us grew up with this game. The temples, the music, the characters, everything in this game was and still is amazing. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is a game we can never ever forget. Our childhood memories will always stay in this game, and we'll always remember and cherish them with this game. Now, guys, that's pretty much how I feel about this game right there. I mean, it was just again, I'll just say it again. It's like my childhood equals this game. That's how important it was to me. I'm going to start wrapping up this review because you get my message now. I'm starting to repeat myself, but in terms of my other favorite games, the games I'm meant to be going through this to actually bring to you as Talkback World's video game correspondent, as it were. Number 2 is definitely Shenmue 1, but the rest, the more I think about it, the more I'm trying to decide whether or not I should flip them a little bit. But they're in the vicinity of Heavy Rain somewhere in there, Fahrenheit somewhere in there, Uncharted 2 is somewhere in there, but I'm probably thinking of pushing Uncharted 2 a little bit further back. Mass Effect 2 is in there, Fallout 3 perhaps, I'm not entirely sure. Red Dead Redemption, as good as it is, maybe I shouldn't put it as high as I should. Max Payne 2, this, that and the other, but regardless, I still know that Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is number 1. So guys, with that, I'll leave you with like the quote which I referred to before on the Serenade of Water, which is, the flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person. No one can change it. A thing that does not change with time is a memory of younger days, and I, for one, will always remember my younger days playing this game. It is my number 1 game of all time, and I'll leave you with the comment that I read from one YouTube user which really mirrored the way I felt, and that is, the thing I'm most happy about in my whole life is that this game was part of my childhood. Thanks guys, this is Frizz the Cat. Have a good night. See you on the next review. Peace!